Hey there. My candle's empty. Gotta say goodbye to my candle. Bye-bye, candle. Hello, microwave. Hello, hot third of a cup of coffee. Hello, living room. Hello, Naperville. Ooh. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Joe. Hold on here. Good morning, PSAC. PSAC, I appreciate it. I think you just liked one of my videos and followed my page. I appreciate that. I'm waving around a lighter. Good morning, Jonah. As if, I don't know, it's a switchblade? Something powerful? Something significant? Hello, Molly. How are you? Good morning, everybody. My name's Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. This is a show I've been doing for a long, long time. A show about me talking, kind of sharing, sharing some experiences, sharing some feelings, sharing some emotions, sharing a little bit about life, sharing a cup of coffee, because this show's not only about me talking, but for those that have been watching a while, you know it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I just pulled a cup of coffee out of the microwave a bit ago. I'm kind of running late today, kind of feeling groggy, I'd say I'm not myself, but I am myself. This is me. This is me on this day. And this is what I am, and this is what I am on this day. A little disheveled, a little unorganized, a little attacked by my dog Holly, who's wondering why we haven't gone on a WALK yet. A little, I don't know, out of sorts. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I just got rid, for those that were tuning in at 8 o'clock, I got rid of my candle that died during my morning video. She makes me feel so guilty. She makes me feel so guilty. My dog, Holly. No, you go out back. You go out back. She kind of gets me mad sometimes. She can go to the bathroom out back. I don't have to take her for 6 walks a day. Look, Holly, there's a yard. Go poop. Seriously, every day we fight like we're an old married couple. She thinks it's time for a walk. I'm telling her it's not time for a walk. I understand if she's got to go, that she's got to go, but she needs to know she can go out back. We do not have to get Dad all bundled up to take her for a walk so she can go to the bathroom. Good morning, Jack Taylor, and thank you, Callie Boy, for following the host. I so appreciate that. Good morning, Faith. I love your name. Probably said that before. We have a near virginal candle that my daughters bought me for Christmas, orange blossom and oak. I lit it yesterday for a woman, I think her name was Whitney. She was 45 years old, and sang her happy birthday, because that's part of what I do. I'm turning down CNBC. Gonna light my candle, because I think in life, there's only a little baby wick left. I don't know if you can see it. It's just a little baby wick. Good morning, Shannon. I reached out to a friend from Alabama here on TikTok and was asking her about rent in where she lives in Auburn. And I'm going, wow, the cost of living where I live here in Naperville is pretty high. Hello, Brianna. How's Larry? The cost of living is pretty high where I live here in Naperville. And I live in a really tiny home. I rent it, going through a divorce. It's fairly expensive. My expenses are fairly many. Good morning, Scott Concrete. And, well, Yvonne, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? When you say that candle isn't going to burn right, I'll bet it does. Yeah, no, that's what I was going to say, Shannon. That's what I was going to say. I bet you Mississippi's even cheaper. I don't know if people from the South would like me. I mean, I don't know. You like me, Shannon, right? You wash every day. So did my friend from Alabama. She must have liked me a little. But I do not have a Southern accent. I like weather. I like seasons. But I probably could find something. Yeah, Chunka, you said that. I mean, again, Chunka, I think you're being a little overly negative. You and Yvonne are both being, it ruins the wick. I'll promise you, this candle's going to be fine. Good morning, Yvonne. We have seasons here in Indiana. Yeah, no, Indiana wouldn't be horrible. I never picture myself moving to Indiana. I picture Wisconsin occasionally. Even Iowa now and again. Sometimes Indiana. I do like the Midwest. And I'm probably not going to move, but it's nice. Hello, R.R. Johns. How was lunch yesterday? Chunk of change, you're a girl? You're a girl? I don't know why. I thought you were a boy. You just said you're a big candle girl. I've never even looked at your picture. Maybe it's because I call my son Chunka. I just assumed you were a boy. That's so funny. I never even really look at it. And there was somebody that followed me called Art that chimes in a lot. I always assumed Art was a boy. And I had Abe that I assumed was a boy, but it turned out to be a girl. And Chunk of Change, I always thought you were a man. You don't come in today, bother coming in Tuesday. Ooh, 5-day weekend. Well, Pedro, that sounds challenging. All right, hey, now it is weird. And if you don't like weird, maybe this isn't the place for you. I was watching CNBC. What's 10, Scott Concrete? I'm a little chilly. It's 67 degrees in here. That's me. Message is still not going through. Are you serious? I'll try again, Abe. I'll try again. I'll send you another. You'd have to become a Packer fan. Yeah, I don't even care enough about football to get into the Packer-Bears rivalry. I don't know, R.R. Johns. I don't know. $750,000. I saw, I'm only going to be a realtor, I think, for 2 or 3 more days. Good morning, Mountain Lover. I sell, do you know where Four Lakes is? R.R., I forget your name, R.R. Johns. But you're an engineer. And I sell a lot of homes. If I had a niche in the real estate market, it was at Four Lakes, Lisle. I lived there for a while after my first divorce. I sold probably on average, 10 or 15 homes there a year. So that was kind of buttered my bread, or was the bread for my butter or whatever. Yeah, cool area actually. And I would sell a lot of condos there. Hello, Mountain Mom. I did a video about you yesterday. Did you see it? Did you see it? Wasn't really about you. The video was tired John Denver. John Denver. It's funny because most of my videos come from clips I do here live. And if I get in a conversation, that's interesting, it often becomes a video. And thank you, Mountain Lover. I actually thought I almost got Mountain Lover and Mountain Mama confused. For whatever that's worth. Now I'm assuming Mountain Mama's a woman, and I don't know what Mountain Lover is. I don't have good eyes. One of the best songs ever. Yeah, it is. What is it, Annie's song? His wife was named Annie. And I don't know, about 10 or 15 years ago, there was like a made-for-TV movie that came out about John Denver that showed some of the challenges they had as a couple. And again, he's just a regular man. Okay. He's just a regular guy, and he's not perfect. But in our minds, it's easy to envision the celebrities, especially celebrities that have a beautiful, soft voice that sing nice songs about, rivers and mountains and stuff. What called? Wait, I'm confused. Oh, I don't know. I remember seeing it though. I don't know. It was done by Rob Lowe's brother. Chad Lowe, I think, played. Google it. Chad Lowe, I think, was John Denver, and I forget who played Annie. But I think Chad Lowe starred as John Denver. Thank you. I hear I look like Bruce Willis. I've done a video about that because people say it every day, and I appreciate it because I think Bruce Willis is cool. I posted a video about it, and somebody made fun of me and act like, oh yeah, you don't look at all like Bruce Willis. Well, I don't know. 10 people a day tell me I do. I was watching CNBC a little bit ago. I'm kind of looking for a job. I mean, I need a job, but I want a job to be looking for me too. And that's going to upset some people, but tough poop. I want a job to be looking for me too, because you know what? If you need to hire somebody, you got to have your feelers out there too. You got to be looking too. It's not all on the employee to go in there and kick in the door and sell themselves and tell them why they're the best person in the world for whatever position. You got to have your eyes open. And what is my favorite Bruce Willis film? I don't know, Jack Taylor. I don't know, Jack Taylor. I don't know what my favorite Bruce Willis film is. And I was thinking about it. They were talking about it on CNBC. I tend to watch CNBC. I used to be a stockbroker for a bunch of years. And honestly, I never thought there was any value added to me being a stockbroker. It was, cold calling wealthy people and getting them to invest in stocks that may or may go up. But either way, the main purpose of it was to generate commissions for the brokerage. And I never felt very much purpose in that. And I've been a realtor for 17 years. As I talk about a lot, I've probably got a couple days left on my career. I think there's got to be better ways to sell homes. I think there's got to be better ways to sell homes than having you guys call me or any other of your friends that are realtors, and they meet you at the house and they set an appointment and they open the door and you walk through and they sign a contract and you submit a contract and the sellers charge 5 or 6% commission. It just doesn't seem to make sense to me. And in this world of technology and advances and modernization, I think it's important, at least for me, to find purpose or find value. And if I feel there's a better way to sell homes than the traditional model, and granted, the traditional model's been going on for a long, long time. There's been realtors for a long time. And, I don't think commission rates are going down. As a matter of fact, during my 17-year career, I started trying to charge 4%, and I was charging 6% to everybody at the end. Probably just came from confidence. But either way, it seems the buy-sell transaction in real estate should be more seamless or more automated, and was more there's some jokes being said. Where was I? It should be more automated, probably cheaper, and I think the world would be a better place. And good morning from Connecticut. Hey, Dunkin' Donuts. I gotta go I made some money. I mean, there were years my best year I might have made $110,000. My worst. When I was starting, I probably made nothing or hardly anything. I got to get a little more coffee, so I'm going to do it with you. And I'm going to keep talking as I think and process. But anyway, I was watching CNBC this morning, and they were talking about the job market. And they were talking about how you couldn't get anybody to put bags, or at a grocery store can't hire baggers. And it was and how they couldn't get any assistant mechanics to help repair cars. And maybe that's true in those jobs. Maybe it's hard to hire somebody at $12 or $14 an hour to put groceries in a bag. And it probably is. Because as a guy looking, where I live, $14 an hour won't pay my rent. And it won't pay. So you'd have to live somewhere not very great to do that job. But what I'm watching also on CNBC is like higher end jobs. Higher end jobs. Hey, Pedro, maybe you should go do your own show. Maybe you should go do your own show. I'm not here to laugh at all your jokes. Maybe you need to do a show about your stand-up comedy. How about that? How about that? Hey, anybody that wants to follow Pedro, go follow him. I grow bored. Seriously, I grow bored. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, they're laying off. The tech positions are laying off. You know, Facebook's laying off workers. I saw Salomon Brothers is going to lay off 8% of their work, or Goldman Sachs or Salomon, one of those two big high-tech companies, is going to lay off 8% of their workforce in January. And I think something's happening. I think there's a transition in life and in the economy, and I think what was valuable to the workforce 10, 15, 20 years ago, or to the economy, is changing. And I think somehow, some way, my change in career is, I think I'm doing the right thing. I think I'm doing the right thing. I think in this world of automation and technology, I think we all crave human connection. You guys are watching. There's 41 people watching right now. And by the end of the day, I don't know, 1,000 people are going to tune in, you know. And I'm going to post this video on other social media platforms. And I do videos. And I'm me. I'm me for the camera. And I think we're craving human contact. We might be all meeting via phone. You know, you might all be staring. Good morning, Live in Recovery. Good morning, and good morning. Morning, Janie. You calling me Mr. Starbucks? That's sweet. Yeah, Abe, I am too. I've resisted it the last 24 hours, but I think there's something to this. I'm not dumb and I'm not lazy. I just think this makes more sense than me trying to get out there and find somebody that's looking to buy or sell homes. When every human being on this block knows 10 different realtors. It just didn't make sense to me. It just didn't make sense. Everybody I meet knows 10 realtors. You know, and that's swell. But it just didn't make sense to me. And it wasn't adding up. But when I do this, yeah, 70, it is sad, but I still go out into the world every day and I touch people. I make a difference. I say, hey, good morning, coffee person. How are you? We just bought another house in August. Maybe you're good with people. That may be something great for you. I don't totally know what you mean, Mountain Mama. I just love saying your name, Mountain Mama. So I think since we all value human connection, I think there's a market for this. So I think I'm doing the right thing. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, my son's beautiful. I got a beautiful little angel. Somebody asked where he was. He's at his mom's house today. I hear Holly kicking the back door. Should I go get Holly? I probably should. Good morning, Dunya. Let's bring my coffee. Let's go back in the back door. Let's let Holly in. See if she's going to just chill out for a little while. Oh, no, she's not. She's laying there nicely, looking out into the yard. Saying you should turn your home into an Airbnb. Now, I can't do that. I don't even think it's legal. Plus, I rent. It would probably cause all sorts of trouble. My landlord would have to be let in on that little bit of news. Holly with her devil eyes. She doesn't, well, she got, I hate to say devil eyes for Holly, but she certainly is a persistent. Let me have a little more coffee. Mr. Eyes, thank you for joining. So it's Friday. It's kind of gray outside. It's the week between Christmas and New Year's. It's kind of been a weird feeling week, but kind of a good week. Kind of a week, and I talked about resetting on my videos earlier, where it's appropriate to reset. Is it gloomy there in Tennessee? You know, 'tis the season. I think travel agents have gone the way of the dodo bird. I do, I really do. I think they were further down the path than realtors. I don't know the last time I spoke with a travel agent. Don't you, 70? I think, 70, okay, you said, I get it. The red eyes, yeah, it's weird how the light on her eyes, yeah, Chunka, I look at you totally different. I was sure you were a man, and you're a woman. It's so different. It's funny. Do you ever, when you talk on the phone to people, court mediator, see, you guys are all suggesting, except Abe, different things. Different things. It's weird, because you're all watching me do this. Good morning, Mama's Porsche. You guys, every one of you, right now is watching me do this. Yet you don't see the value in it. Think about it. Do you know what I'm saying? You, who all want me, or watching me, all are saying, go do something else. I don't even understand what that means. Would you chunk them? I bet you would. I bet you'd get paid. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, Julie. Somebody would pay for it. Oprah does well. Howard Stern does well. Joe Rogan does well. I could go on and on. You know, I agree, Abe. Right. I don't know. You bought the house. She sold it. You know, you bought the house. She sold it. I can't imagine buying a home remotely. Just on a side note, what other profession would begin? See, again, you're still looking for other professions. It's interesting. I think you need to expand your mind. I've done the thoughts. I mean, I could go do something. I mean, again, I was delivering packages, and that felt fairly good. Hello, Dennis. Thank you for joining. Thank you all for joining. Did you really feed the chickens, Mountain Mama? Have a great day. Have a great day. I'm kind of sad to see Mountain Mama go. I'm sad to see Mountain Mama go. Hello, Bradley Clark. How are you? I've talked for like 25 minutes and I haven't said anything. Sometimes that happens. Yeah, Jack, I appreciate that. There's some real out there who would watch and listen to camera when else it's a show. Good morning, Brad. How are you? How's your week been? I'm getting a lot of interest. I could almost just sit here and drink my coffee and just kind of watch you guys chat. Go holistic. There's interesting conversations being had. Maybe I bring people together. I can share holistic with you. You guys are all, there's so many interesting people in the world. There's so many interesting people. People are interesting. People are fascinating. And they're so different. And I used to think we were all the same. Hello, Nora 2005. I haven't seen you on today, and I saw Jack Taylor chatting with you. I was wondering what you guys were chatting about. I didn't even know where Nora was. I wonder if I can scan back and find you. So it's Friday morning. It's about 8:30. I'm drinking some coffee. My dog's outside. It's going to be a new year on Monday. And, no, but I don't. Yeah, radio show. I like that. And asking people for compensation. I'm not saying that's it. I don't need you guys to pay me, is what I'm saying. I do know YouTube pays a lot for content. I do know you start making money on this when you get 10,000 followers. And I've gone from like 2,000 to 4,000 in the last 2 months. And I know the page is growing on quickly. Do I have my Venmo linked? No, I do not. I don't know how. Do I even have a Venmo? ASMR. Is that really? Because my voice? You guys like my voice? I feel like a cheap piece of meat if you guys are just like me for my voice. You're using me. Do you guys, is anybody out there old enough to know the Brady Bunch? To remember the Brady Bunch? Does anybody know the Brady Bunch? I mean, I'm sure some people out there know the Brady Bunch. No, I've watched plenty. I was a regular on talk radio for years. No interest in person. Oh, yeah. Jay and Marcia. Yeah, okay, you do. Okay, I appreciate, by the way, Missy Moo. One Greg Brady. He thought he was a great singer, performer, musician, whatever. And then he learned the only reason they hired him was because he fit the suit. It's because he fit the suit. And it was kind of crushing to him. And I don't think he pursued that career in music. Obviously, the Brady's did music stuff. But Greg didn't pursue his career because he thought he was being used just because he fit the suit. Like, they didn't value him for his singing or dancing or whatever other skills he had. But his body fit the suit. That's kind of the way I feel when you guys love my voice. I mean, I appreciate any compliment I can get. I'll take it. Good podcast, interviewing people. Yeah. There's a lot of people that interview. There's a lot of people. And I often get asked, you should interview somebody. And it's funny. I live in a town, Naperville, with 150,000 people in it. And the mayor, probably, I'd assume one of the best known people in Naperville. It's so funny because I'm getting these suggestions about interviewing people and needing a co-host. You guys aren't watching for me interviewing people. I don't even think you guys understand. Yeah, Mama Boris, thank you. But somebody said I need a co-host. I do not have a co-host, and you are watching. You know what I mean? I think you're missing the point. You can turn on the channel, and there's plenty of men and women co-hosts out there, and you're not watching any of that. You're watching here. That's my thought. It's my thought. And the audience grows every day, and maybe not as quickly as I'd like. Maybe not as quickly as I'd like. But I am human connection that you guys are looking for. Shannon, I kind of think so too. There's a million shows where people are interviewing people. I was talking about Steve Chirico, the mayor of Naperville. He would go live on Facebook once every week or something like that, and he'd interview the head of the fire department or the police chief or the hospital. I get way more viewers than him. And he's the mayor interviewing somebody. I get way more viewers than him every week, every show. I think you guys like my ramblings. No, I know, Jack. That's what I'm saying. I had a a co-host. It sucked. I had a co-host. Woo-hoo. Gives me the chills. I think real is, that's what I'm saying. I'm a real human versus, hey, Gloria, tell me about your day. How's your job going? Gloria is my imaginary co-host. I'm exuberant. That's none your business, Realist is good. Well, I appreciate you guys. I really do. I don't know what I have got to talk to you about today. It's about 8:31. And interview yourself in third person. Gloria, interview. Nah. Wow. I love all the activity. How other lives have 2,400. I think that takes some time. And some might be better than me. Living Recovery, are you local to Naperville? I don't even know, again, if you're man or woman, and I don't know what you're recovering from. I don't want you to freak me out, but are you local to Naperville? I meet people for coffee all the time. You'll have to find me because you know what I look like, and I do not know what you look like. I'd be staring at Starbucks looking for somebody that looks like a name Living Recovery. Hey, that person just walked in. That looks like Living Recovery. Hello, Carolina. Do I look like a dude? I can't see your picture. You guys are just little tiny little blips about this big on my screen, and I'm 54 years old. Excuse me. No, I can't. I see a little, you're wearing something red. I really can barely, seriously, you're about this big on my screen. No, I don't want to get my glasses. I only have reading glasses. I use a phone. This might be my most worthless live video I've ever done. I don't know what I've said. If I've said anything of value. But here I am. And we've talked for 35 minutes. We got 45 people watching. I'm going to repost this video. I'm going to chop it up. I'm going to find some little nuggets of value. And I'm going to go about my day. It's a strange week, as I talked about. It's a strange week I'm talking about. It's between Christmas and New Year's. No, chemtrails are the things that come out of trains, aren't they? Aren't they the things that come out of, what's on my agenda? I don't have an agenda today. I'm going to enjoy no agenda today. It's Friday. Yeah, I think I could. I don't know what your name is, Wrighton. Yeah, it's the chemtrails are the things that hang out at the back of a plane. I get coffee at all sorts of places. I go to Starbucks here in Naperville. It's my favorite spot. I'm drinking, and I've been talking more than drinking, which I don't like. I'm drinking a Dunkin' Donuts hazelnut right now. I did not have lunch with R.R. Johns. R.R. Johns, I'm not sure. He was deciding where he was going to go. God, what a memory you have. Naperville. Are you guys, there's people arguing. I can't stop that. But anyway, I probably don't have much more for you today. It's Friday. It's a gray day here in Naperville. My dog Holly's out back. You should do a coffee chug one of these last. I don't know, Jack. Normally, I respect your opinion. A coffee chug sounds just, I'll take a big, thank you for reminding me. I was so still, I froze. It's funny, as I've talked about before, I have a hard time keeping still. My hands shake. Yeah, from Texas. Good morning, Ty. You doesn't hate. Jack Taylor's, I don't know, Jack Taylor must have had a late night. Naperville is just west of Chicago. Chicago, Illinois, obviously. Oh, we got another person from Alabama. Mobile. I played some golf down there around Robert Trent Jones Trail. All right, Living Recovery. I'll have to find your picture someday to make sure. Get a little. You're my neighbor. Where do you live? Start, love, sleep. You're in a good area. Yeah, it's a pretty good area. It's a pretty good area. It's my home. Interesting. I don't know how to make a website. Oh, life coaches need to have successful lives. Huh, that's funny. Do they? Do they? I wonder. Okay, somebody was probably just making fun of me. What's a successful life? First of all, what's a successful life? I bet you that person's a troll. But do you think, like for instance, I saw a therapist on Wednesday. Do you think therapists have it all figured out? No. Good morning, two-girl moms. Yeah. Well, yeah, what's a successful life? I mean, do you think therapists whose profession is helping people work through their problems don't have problems? I think the whole reason one gets into therapy is because you got problems, right? Right? Yeah, of course they have tools to help, but life coach, you have experience to share with others. Yeah, no, Shannon, I think so. Yeah. I think so. So I think that's, and I kind of touched on it before. Sometimes I'll be flipping here through TikTok and I'll see a guy like there was a guy I talk about, and he was going through his yoga routine, and he was so thin and perfectly built and going his yoga and doing his moves and all this other stuff. And I'm wondering, I'll bet you there's a market for just more regular guys or girls or regular people helping people. Because I'll bet you that dude doing his yoga has never eaten an ice cream in his life or eaten a steak or a potato with sour cream. My point is, I don't want to never eat ice cream in my life. So I don't even want to be like this guy that's, was doing his yoga routine. And I think, kind of like I was saying on the therapist, I think a therapist can empathize with their clients' or patients' issues. And I think a life coach, somebody said, oh, you got to be successful to be a life coach. I mean, what's success? What is success? But I think there's certain people, like, I don't know, Brad Pitt, I guess, is successful. Does that make him a life coach? I don't know. He's an actor, and he's great looking, and he's in great shape. Should he be a life coach? Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, relating to others, but especially for that. Especially for that. And I just see that a lot. I think it was meant as an insult, but I'm learning to put up boundaries. And put up boundaries and not let some negativity get in. It's hard for me because I like to engaging with you guys, and occasionally I'll get some trolls saying things. Yeah. How do you define success? How do you define success? I don't know. I don't know that I do define success. I wouldn't trade me. I wouldn't want to be anybody else in the world. How about that? I really wouldn't. I'd like some more creature comforts. I'd like less bills. I'd like to see my kids more. Yeah, but I wouldn't trade my spot for anybody. I wouldn't. I enjoy this. I enjoy doing this. I enjoyed being a UPS driver helper. You know, I'm a passionate, emotional work in progress. And I'm trying to get a little better every day. And I think I'm on the right path. And I think my journey is a good one. And I think I got love in my heart and friends and family that love me and care about me. And I don't know. Got a dog out back that's so excited to go for a walk. She's going to be running all over. I take her out to the school either over there or over there. I got schools a short way from me. And I can let her off the leash and she sprints around and eats anything smelly on the... Abe, I'm going to follow you again. Although I think you should be, I'll send you a message. No, and I don't know what your name is, Resmail. I've made a ton of money before. And I've been broke before. I do know this, though. Money doesn't buy happiness, but being broke sucks. You know? Because it just adds extra stressors that you don't need. And not that money solves all your problems, but it makes some of them smaller. But I think we take on the amount of stressors and challenges we can. You know, it's not that fun being broke, because then you're worried about, I don't know, the mail coming in. And believe me, I'm not where I need to be financially. Hey, Shannon, thank you so much for joining. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you're feeling good. I'm going to sign off because I've been talking for 42 minutes, and I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even know if any of it makes sense. I appreciate whoever's sending me roses. Michael Singleton, thank you. I don't even know your name. You're new. You're new. Wow, Michael Singleton is generous. He's sending me all sorts. He sent me corn. He's sending me basketballs. Who? Chili. I love chili. Who is this Michael Singleton? And how's he's sending me cat paws? That seems kind of gross. But I appreciate the thought, Michael Singleton. He's sending me big love. He's sending me a panda. I don't even know what these things are that he's sending me. But I like getting gifts, I think. Sometimes it's kind of awkward getting gifts. When everyone's watching you and you don't love the present and you open it up and go, hey. Michael Singleton, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I don't know, Jim, G-I-M, I think it says. It was fate. Fate brought us together. Why am I on your FYP? I appreciate it. I'm getting all sorts of likes and loves and all sorts of... I should just sit here and soak up the adoration. It feels good. Michael Singleton, who are you? But keep them coming. And I wonder what I do with a wishing bottle. Or a tennis ball. Or a soccer ball. Or weights. Or cloud bread. None of your business is sending me likes. R.R. Johns is sending me likes. Shane is joining. How can I get off? Are they money? Are they really money? What do you do with it? Every now and again, TikTok sends me something. They say, you get like 3 cents. I don't know what to do with any of that. See, I need somebody to help me. Michael Singleton, I appreciate you. They're saying it's money. I didn't even know. Deposit to a bank account. Can I? I bank at Chase. What are they going to say if I walk in and I go, hey, here's some cat paws that I got on TikTok. Give me some money. Google it? All right. I'm going to look that up. Are you serious? Joy, are you serious? Because people always send me things. People always send me things. I've never done a thing with them. I never had any idea. I've been doing this link to bank account. You do it on TikTok. That's the weirdest thing. Somebody might need to help me through this. Michael Singleton, I so appreciate you if you spent money sending me cat paws. I don't know what that means. I do need an assistant. I do. I can't pay him or her anything right now because I don't pay me anything. But I think there's something to this. There's something to this. I just need help. I just need help figuring out how to package it and put it out there. I do. I need an assistant. I don't know how to do everything. I'm very good at some things, and I'm not so good at others. And I don't even want to learn how to be good at others. For instance, I was watching Iron Man the other day, and I'm going to go before I talk for too long. But what's his name? Iron Man has Pepper Potts, his assistant, who takes care of everything. And he's a genius at most things, but he's totally incapable at almost everything, at a bunch of different things. And he can't do anything without Pepper Potts taking care of him. And a little bit, I'm not a genius at anything, but I'm me. And I think me has some value. Me offers something. I just don't know how to put me in a box and sell it. Although I don't want to sell it, I want to give it away. I want to make a living on social media. Take some time to figure all that out. Chunk of change. I just learned you're a woman. Maybe that's what I'll do today. Isn't my daughter's friend a TikTok expert? No, but I had her friend over yesterday who apparently wants to go live with me. I have these business cards, and they found one because my son Augie likes to grab my stuff and throw it all over the house. And one of them picked it up and said, "Hey, you really got a Coffee with Ken business card?" Yes. I've got a Coffee with Ken computer. I take this kind of seriously because it works. No, but they didn't know how to do anything with it. They want to go live with me. They follow my page. They love my stuff. Do some research at Starbucks. R.R. Johns, we should meet at Starbucks. We should meet for coffee sometime. Let's meet for coffee sometime. R.R. Johns, I appreciate the likes, but that Michael Singleton spoiled me with cat paws. I was getting so many cat paws and weights and tennis balls and soccer balls. I might have $50,000 in roses that have been sent to me. Kids are skilled on TikTok, but I don't know. I could play Cupid. I never even want to go on a date again. I'm so scarred. I'm so emotionally damaged. I'm not fit to go on a date. I don't think I'm fit to be a matchmaker. Somebody was saying do research at Starbucks. And the problem with me, R.R. Johns, I even forgot what your name is. I hate that. I've talked here for 50 minutes. My lip's a little better. Thank you. My lip's a little better. It's so weird. I get people like saying such mean things to me. I did a video the other day. Like 3 nights ago, I was opening up, I think it was either my freezer or my fridge, and I forgot to move my head. I kid you not. And I slammed my lip. And I got a tooth in here, right here, that kind of cut through the lip. And it hurts so bad. It hurts. I just said it hurt so bad. It was either the fridge or the freezer. And I did a video about it because I thought it was kind of funny. And somebody came on and said something like gross, and said, I don't believe you at all that that's how you hurt your lip. I think I won't even say it because it's a gross word, but it's like a STD. And it was just kind of gross. And I just thought, why are you... Yes, I'm lying. I'm lying how I hurt my lip. That's what this whole plan was for. That's why I go live every day, so I can lie about how I hurt my lip. I thought my story was true and funny. I think I was going for ice cream and I was so excited. I've never done it. I'm 54 years old. I've opened the fridge and freezer 1,000,000 times in my life. 1,000,000 times in my life. And I've never smashed my face with it till like 2 nights ago. And it hurt so bad. It went, boosh. Felt like Mike Tyson came up and smacked me. I should move to Houston. I'm thinking about moving. I'm just doing a reset. That was my therapist helped me with that one. I think R.R. Johns, what's your name again? I think you're kind of a wise human being. Tell me your name. For an engineer, you're a wise guy. One of my best buddies is an aero engineer in Naperville, and he owns a company. I don't know, Brianna. I don't know. Thank you, Love in Midwest. It's so I don't try to be funny. RJ. RJ. Okay. Anyway, it's Friday. Oh, I was going to say, I go to Starbucks, and usually what I do is rewatch these videos, cut them up, and repost them. And I'm so focused right now. And there's an expression, that's actually more than an expression, but it's something about chopping wood. And there's one big guy, and he's swinging away his axe and chopping a bunch of wood down, and he loses, and I'm ruining the story, but he loses to a little guy that would take breaks every once in a while. And the big guy looked at the little guy and go, "Hey, how are you chopping more wood than me when you're resting all the time?" And the little guy said, "I'm not resting. While you think I'm resting, I'm actually just sharpening my axe." And I think for me, it's hard for me to stop and do research on how to monetize TikTok, or do research on how to cash in tennis balls and get money on tennis balls. And because I'm so busy doing content creation, because I think this is what I'm good at. And I'm smart enough that I can figure the other stuff out. But I know when I'm live every morning at 8 o'clock, right now I got 36 people watching. I don't know. There's got to be some value to that. You know. So I'm so busy focused on content creation, sometimes I don't pause to sharpen my axe. And I think it's important maybe for me, and a lesson for me, to take a moment and maybe, I don't know, dedicate more time to sharpening my axe and creating content. So maybe that's what I will do. Maybe I will head over there right now, create a bunch of content, and do some research, and charge forward. You're going to have to figure the rest of it out. It's all or nothing. Chunk, I just learned you were a woman. I so appreciate you guys for following. I so appreciate the names that I see. And you're kind. Oh, kind and personable. I thought you said I was kind of personable. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I would think there's somebody would want this for something. Sharpen up my axe. Yeah, I think I'm going to sharpen up my axe a little bit. And I didn't do the story justice, but that was the gist of it. And I'm going to enjoy this day. And I'm going to enjoy this weekend. And everyone asks, do I have any big New Year's plans? I bet you I don't make it to 10 o'clock. I haven't made it to 10 p.m. in months. I wake up early and I go to bed early. Kind of boring. Maybe, Brianna. I wouldn't know. I don't even know how. How would I have somebody hop on live with me? Yeah. I appreciate you guys all. I'm almost talked for an hour now. I'm really getting, my diarrhea of the mouth is getting more diuretic. Probably not the right word. But either way, I thank you so much for joining. I hope you follow my page. I hope you've enjoyed the RJ. I don't really go on live at night. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate the rose, Julie Flanagan. I'm going to have to research it. What the heck do I do with the rose on TikTok? I sniff roses. Clean the guns. You mean the guns? That's such a funny thing. My nephews would say the gun store's open. Top 5 movies of all time. Rocky, Jaws. Godfather's kind of creeping into it. I might be doing too much of the 70s. Top Gun jumped out at me right now. I just think there's something about Top Gun. I mean, there's so many. I don't know how I could limit it to 5. But I'd say Rocky and Jaws are a couple of my favorites. I don't know how I could limit it to 5. I mean, I talked about Iron Man. I think that's an incredible movie, the first Iron Man. There's some tearjerker great movies. I mean, there's so many beautiful movies out there. Kind of depends what you're looking for. Titanic. Titanic was a great, great movie. Titanic was a huge movie. And what's cool about Titanic, I saw it with my mom in 1998 at the theater when it came out. And it's good for men and women. There's a love story, there's action, big stuff, icebergs, sinking ships. romance and death, guns and love. Really good movie, yeah. Pearl Harbor was okay. Blues Brothers. I saw Maverick. I thought that was very good. It was needed to be redone. Or Maverick was needed to be made. I'm glad they made it. Tom Cruise is like 60. And boy, that guy's in good shape. Boy, is that guy in good shape. Well, that's a gross story. I don't even know if that's... I hate to leave it on that. Austin Powers were kind of funny. It's a funny movie. I mean, something about Mary made me... I think I actually drooled. I was laughing so hard. Anyway, I'm going to go before we sit... Because my coffee's tepid. RJ, we should meet for coffee. And Abe, I'm going to send you... Oh, I'm sorry. That's... I like music of all times. I like hair bands. I like heavy metal. I like John Denver. I like easy listening. I like country, like mostly pop country. And I like all sorts of music depending on the mood I'm in. So I like Eminem. I like a variety. So anyway, I'm going to sign off. I thank you guys so much for joining. It's Friday morning. I hope you're excited about today. I hope you're feeling good. You're loving yourself. You're forgiving yourself. You're looking forward to the weekend. You follow my page. You've enjoyed the show. You tune in tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.